if you can do anything else besides acting, go do it, because this is one hell of a ride. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive in because we have a lot to talk about. I get a lot of DMs and asking these questions, so I just went ahead and decided I'm just gonna make a video. All of my acting tips from my point of view, for if you want to be an actor in the Southeast, or an actor in general, or in Atlanta, where I am based in. Whether you're a beginner green actor, you've never done it before, you don't even know where to begin, you're new to town, join acting classes. And I recommend Alliance Theater, Drama Inc., Get Scene Studios, or there's one that I haven't been to that I definitely recommend. I've been to all of them, those top 3, and I recommend all 3 of them. I think it's like Compass, or what is it? There's other acting studios and teachers out there, but I'm just giving you the 3 that I've been to. I've been to Drama Inc., I've been to Get Scene, and I've been to Atlantis. And I've been to Alliance Theater. Those are the ones that I recommend from personal experience, but there are other ones out there. It's a good way to meet other people. It's a good way to get out of nerves, and just like with anything, you can never stop learning and you can never stop growing and evolving. And I do all kinds of workshops, all types of classes, because that's how I meet people, that's how I learn, and that's how I network. A lot of these acting studios will also bring in industry professionals like agents, casting directors, and so forth, or other really good name, creditable actors to learn off of, get their input when they see you work, to give you advice to be better. Highly recommend. For me, it's all about nerves. I've always had stage fright. Even though I've been in theater since I was 10, I've been in plenty sets, film and television, and I've been in plenty of classes, but I always still get nervous. I get those pre-show jitters, and I have, a little bit of antisocial, social anxiety. So this is a good way to overcome my anxiousness, and you can never stop learning. I always recommend, even at any level, you should always be in classes. Like, actually, even with the pandemic, we were doing online Zoom classes, and I still was a full-time student. Then the second thing you're gonna need to be doing is to get your ducks in a row. Before you do theater, before you build your resume, make sure your headshots are great. And please, don't be against typecasting. Typecasting is where it's at. If you can focus in to those 3 to 5 key looks that you bring to any character, if you can hone into those 3 to 5 looks that represent you, you will book a lot faster than if you want to be all do all. I always think that I could be the badass, I can be any raunchy character, but it doesn't come off the way I want it to. Just because I feel it and I can get there emotionally doesn't mean that it translates well on camera. You're not gonna see me in a leather jacket being all Angelina Jolie, tough, badass. As much as I love that energy, I just don't possess the Don Juan-ness. What I do in my typecast is I am the sweet receptionist, nurse. I am that early 20-something college student. I am the intern, the nurse, the kindergarten teacher. I know my age range. So know your age range, early 20s to early 30s. That age range, which is, then knowing your type. My type is very girl next door, receptionist. So I have, the receptionist look. I have your commercial girl next door, and I also know my third key energy is the bitchy girl. I am that popular girl who thinks she's better than you. Those seem to be the roles that I book a lot of. So those, I make sure I have those 3 key energy typecasting, because if I focus on that, I'm gonna book a lot faster and book a lot more in those energies. It's our anniversary. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Are you quite sure?
No.
Yeah.
But now I feel it's necessary to mock you.
That was a really nice thing to say. You may think oh, if I typecast, I'm stuck in a box. Yeah, that does suck, but would you rather be working a lot in said box, or would you rather go your whole life trying to prove a point that you can do all be all and it doesn't translate to others? And a good way to find this, if you're getting stuck with what reads, what you should go after, is to go up to people and ask them to describe you. People tell you what they see at you, and hone into your look. First mistake anyone can do is to literally look the same person but in different outfits. You're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. You need to embody that. So when I did my mean girl, I made sure I was scowling and I wore what she would wear, and I just gave that presence. And when I was just the smiling girl next door, I wore a plaid shirt and I smiled and I just was clean slate, plain Jane. Understanding your brand and your typecast. That's when you're going to want to join local community theater, sign up and do student films, independent films. You're not gonna get paid starting out. Think of it as an internship. You're putting in your time for experience, for network, for copy and credit, which is building your resume, building your IMDb online presence, and building your demo reel. A lot of things you're not going to be making any money starting off as an actor, but you want to get good quality footage.
I really think if, you spent quality time doing meaningful things like actions with great quality people, it would greatly extend and improve your life. That should be a priority.
Oh, I thank you, Mario's lesser loved brother. Where is Mario? Is he stuck in one of those green tubey things?
Might as well try and turn it all the way around.
Marshall?
Will you marry me?
Rosie, I am so
Mom,
sorry.
I just asked for one thing, and you couldn't just show it to my graduation?
Honey.
No, go and save it, because that is what made you miss the most important day of my life.
You should let me help you. I'm a doctor.
Really? This is perfect, guys. Let him help her.
Telling me that you can't stand the sight of me. Do you know how good it feels to know that my best friend since birth hates me?
And I know what I did, but
No one's saying you're a bad person. It's just this.
Struggling artist is a term for a reason. So with that being said, so now you've done your classes, you got your headshots, you're building your resume, and you're doing a reel because you're doing the local theater, and you're doing the student films and the independent films. Probably wondering, well, if I'm not getting paid for being an actor, how do I survive? That's when you get a flexible part-time job. It's very cliche to be a waitress pursuing acting, but damn is that my reality. I've been working many jobs. I've worked at theme parks. I was at Six Flags. I did cleaning, freelancing work. I was a cleaner for houses and offices. That was freelance work I'd done. Be a server. Serving ended up being the one that I've done full time the most because it's the most flexible hours. Freelancing is hard because you got to put in a lot of energy to do something. But if you can be a freelance, house cleaner, babysitter, nanny, you have a special skill, do it because you can make your own hours. But barista, part-time jobs, like serving is where it's at because that's money, that's flexible schedules. Because when you're doing these auditions and booking these roles, you need to be able to give up shifts or, take off when you can. And not many jobs will give you that freedom. So that's why, serving is an amazing option for making money to live off of as a job to fuel your actual dream, which is acting. And eventually you're gonna book that amazing commercial that just fuels you, and you're gonna get that one co-star guest role that just gives you all the money. But until then, get a part-time job and save. You're gonna need a rainy day fund, one for emergencies, just to be smart and adulting, but you're gonna need a rainy day fund, which I've had to learn because when you do take off for roles, whether it's paid or not, whether you get something that pays or whether you get something that's like, oh, it's a paid speaking role, you're not gonna get that check for like a month. I've been on plenty of sets where I'm getting paid for the day, but I'm not getting that paycheck right away. And I need my money now. So what you're supposed to do is to work, hustle, save. And when you book those roles and you have to take off, and do said, you want to make sure that it doesn't take away from your funds. So that way when I take off for acting gigs, I'm not relying on the acting gig. I have my bills paid and I have my rainy day fund saved from my serving job to cover this. This isn't a hobby. This isn't for the weak. You're going to need to invest in good quality headshots. You're going to need to invest in your acting classes and workshops. You're going to need to invest in taking off time to shoot said role that you booked. You're going to need to pay for your IMDb Pro account. You're going to need to pay for your Actors Access and other acting things like Backstage and Cast It networks. These are online castings, auditions and stuff. So you're going to need to pay for a lot of your acting tools, thrift all of my characters' clothes, and you're going to just need to invest in it, because 9 out of 10 times you're going to have to bring your own wardrobe, unless it's a serious film and network TV show, because then they'll provide your own hair, makeup, and wardrobe. But you will never ever pay for an agent. So do not fall for scams. Don't give us money and we'll get you the role. Don't fall for scams. Do your research, ask around, look them up. An agent will never ask you for money up front. They will only get 10% of what you make after booking the role. The whole point of an agent is to get you a role with money so that way they can get paid. That leads me to the next thing is, while you're waiting for the next audition, while you're waiting for the next role to be booked, don't sit on your ass and wait. Actively engage in classes. Go do something. Go create something. That's why I created a YouTube channel in the first place, is because I have to create content, be behind editing. I have to make something. And go learn how to horseback ride. Go learn how to combat train. Go learn to be athletic. Go build your special skills. You should be filling your resume up with a shit ton of classes and special skills. And then, fill it up with some theater work or whatever. Something you can be doing than just sitting on your ass. You should be sharpening your skills. So yeah. Hopefully this helped. I do also get a lot of people ask me where's a good place to live in Atlanta. Atlanta is freaking huge. We have subdivisions like Buckhead, Decatur, North Druid Hills, Vinings, College Park, West Atlanta, East Atlanta. There's all kinds of stuff. There's Midtown, and downtown, which is in the middle of Atlanta. Do your research, ask around. I personally feel it's hard because I felt like the east side is where it's at, but a lot of times I've already filmed on the west side, so it's just, just find somewhere safe, reliable, somewhere that you feel at home. Traffic is always a bitch, but at least you're in Atlanta. There's always still Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Texas, Louisiana, Vancouver and Toronto, Canada, still going hot. But especially in Atlanta, Georgia, we're right there, baby. Remember, most importantly, this is a journey, not a destination. Like, we all want to win that Oscar. We all want to become rich and famous and be an A-list actor. Enjoy where you're at and have fun. And if you can do anything else besides acting, go do it. Because this is one hell of a ride to be an actor. It's definitely a journey, but it's a great one. All right, see you guys soon. I get to star with you guys on set one day. All right, comment below so I know that you watched the video all the way through. Anything film related, whether it's the drama mask, whether it's a camera or a reel, give me something that has to do with acting, film and television, or whatever in the comments below. All right, bye guys.